Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Elishea. I'm a psychic medium, so everything I do here is channeled, and today we're having a look at a memory that we need to correct. So a memory that you have where maybe you're remembering it wrong or you don't understand it on a spiritual level, and this is going to help you heal, release shame, do all them things, right? So very interesting reading title that I have. But before we go into the piles, if you want to book a personal reading, I'm currently open. You can find all the information down below. In the description box, as well as a link to donate if you would like. And you can also find my PayPal. I'll link, not my PayPal, sorry, my TikTok. I'll link that down below if you want to join that. I post a few videos on that. It's just one I've had for a while, and logging, and I do a bit here and there. So if you're interested in that, I can't speak. I'm hearing, was it Terrence, the name? Just got I don't know if someone's been crying as well, teary eyes, and picking up on it. I'm getting tears as well, so you're ranking. And just the messages coming through. But yeah, my TikTok link will be down there. So pile number 1, you have ukulele apology. Pile number 2, you have Sue. This could also be the name Sue as well. And then pile number 3, I'm hearing pretty eyes, by the way, bloodbath. This pile feels vicious. So I will see you guys at your pile. I'm sending you so much love. But before I do that, I kind of just want to go into some collective messages. I feel guided to do that at this current point in time. So angels, can you tune me into the collective here? I'm hearing Sunday night horror. So I don't know if some of you recently watched like a horror film that's coming through, but you could be feeling like you're living a horror right now. And I'm hearing the angels. Oh, I'm hearing Mojang Gang. Isn't Mojang like a... That was so random. Holy crap. Isn't Mojang like one of the game software thingy-majiggies? It's coming through for someone. Let me just check this really quickly. If I can. Mojang Gang. I think my phone might be dead. Yeah, it's dead. Never mind. That's the message. So you got the Page of Swords coming out and the Knight of Wands. And I keep getting, I don't know, I'm hearing reflux. So someone right now, you're trying to spiritually regurgitate something out. Just a collective message for everyone. One of the memories we need to correct have to do with something that someone said to you. And this is someone that lost passion, or someone you lost passion for, who could have said it a bit better to you. Or this could be that you had to say certain things as well, and you're not realizing that this was, like, I'm hearing reactive abuse is what I'm getting. So you were pushed and pressed to the point that you responded in a way you never would. Your limit was broken. And you were left to feel ashamed with what you said, but you need to understand this was reactive abuse. So from a higher order, you're not being blamed for what you said. You were projected onto, broken down, decayed, and then essentially made into someone you weren't, in a situation you never deserved to be in. So that's coming through really strongly in the collective message. So that energy will be running throughout all the piles. I keep hearing covert abuse, so like very subtle abuse. It's not that you're getting shouted at in your face, but you are being micromanaged as well. That's coming through. You got the Moon coming out. So there's definitely some stuff we need to clear up about the memories that you guys have about whatever this is. But for someone, this could be to do with like severe trauma you went through, and you're like coming out of the narcissistic fog, or you're in that trauma days, and you're trying to make sense of things. So things hurt more while you're in here is what I'm hearing too. You got the Ten of Wands reversed. So what's really positive? Yeah, Eight of Swords. Whatever memory this is, where you feel bad about what you said and you're blaming yourself and you're carrying shame that doesn't belong to you, it is keeping you stuck in some way, shape or form in your life here. The good news is that I feel like the answer, it could be in this video, is presenting itself soon, and you're not going to feel the heaviness anymore because it's finally going to click into place. So just some collective messages for you guys. Yeah, something in this video is going to make it very clear for you. I'm going to roll into pile number 1, okay? Pile number 1, this is a memory that we need to correct. And in the collective message, it was saying for everyone in all these piles, there's an undercurrent of dealing with some kind of like covert or not covert abuse here. So just a trigger warning, where you're remembering a memory of something you said, or a way that you reacted, but it was actually reactive abuse. So that's just something I want to put in the beginning of the pile, because that was coming through as the overall energy for everyone. So you guys have ukulele apologies coming through. And for someone here, the memory we need to correct has to do with when you apologize for something and the angels are saying on a higher level, you were never accountable for it. You apologizing and still feeling sorry for it. This was like, I'm hearing undeserved apology. You apologizing and still feeling sorry and ashamed for it is holding you down really heavy in your life. The reason why ukulele apology has to do with Colleen Ballinger, and obviously it was a very serious situation, and she gave an apology, a very unserious apology, and it was just like so tone deaf and insensitive. This feels like it's the other way around, where you've given an apology, very serious apology, in a situation that someone was treating your life or just everything like a joke. So you gave a serious apology in a serious situation that a person was treating very unseriously here. But that apology was not yours to give. Can you tell me who this is, angels? Because I feel like you guys have apologized to quite a few people who you never needed to. For someone, you're apologizing to God for your path. You don't need to do that, is what's being said. You apologize to God for any little thing. It could be that you brushed your teeth wrong and you're apologizing to God. Like, God, I'm so sorry. Like, this is very Virgo in nature. So some of you be a Virgo or have a placement. But I'm getting like, I didn't brush my teeth properly. I'm so sorry, God. You've given me this vessel to live in. You know, this beautiful vessel. And this is how I'm treating it. It's like you guys will ridicule yourself over any little thing. And you did it here in a situation with someone that was very much covertly abusing you or overtly abusing you. And you apologize for it. This could be an ex from the past for someone, and this could be a family member as well. So you got the Empress reversed. Yeah, this took away from your regal light energy because you still believe that you were in the right to give an apology here. Because some part of you, because the trauma is actually not realizing just how deep this goes and just how serious this is, or you do realize it, but your heart is so compassionate. And here's the thing, because I've had mediums tap into my chakras, and my heart chakra is 2 times the normal size. What I've learned about compassion is it's not for everyone. And you've given compassion here to someone that didn't deserve it. You may have given a lot of your energy and time waiting around for them or hoping that they would change. The angels are saying you're only in that energy for the same reason why you're in the energy to apologize in the first place. Like, I am hearing a weakness, but hear me out. I'm not saying that to offend you guys. Some level of abuse or trauma you were going through where your personality and character was basically being broken down, leaving you in a place that felt weak. You're not weak, but you felt weak, and you couldn't defend yourself or your character here. It was easier, like I'm getting with the 4 of Pentacles reverse, like not really holding yourself too tight. Like, it was easier just to... you know, when you just give up and you let life beat the shit out of you, this is kind of what feels like was going on here. And you got the Queen of Pentacles too. So for someone, what you're not realizing is with this passing, you did a lot for them. And you paid your karmic dues with them, or you gave back that energetic reciprocity, like you gave it fairly. They didn't. And you did everything right that you could have. You did the best, basically, dealing with this passing, because this feels like a very tricky situation. But I do feel like you lost your sense of regality in here, and I feel like Spirit's trying to restore that, but you've got to understand you're not accountable, and it's not your apology to give. Yeah, you got Strength reverse confirmation. I was talking about the weakness. There you go. I love when they confirm. They just let me know that I'm tapped in accurately. You guys, for my OG viewers, obviously you know, like, I don't manipulate these decks. I just get the visions, I see the message, and then the cards always confirm. But for anyone who's new to tarot, it's like not a magic trick. I don't know how to know where all the cards are in the deck. It's just that I get psychic downloads. Psychic means you get it in advance before there's any proof, and then the proof shows up. For someone, you need to know that, like, you could be feeling really ashamed right now because you got in certain psychic downloads and you don't trust that they're the truth, but you feel it so strongly. The angel's saying, yes, it is the truth, what you feel intuitively. Give it time, because I will show them. Bitch. Judgment just came out, right as I said that. This is a card of seeing things clearly, being called to the surface. This is a card of God and the angels making people see things clearly, going over your entire Akashic records. This is what you've done. This is who you've been. So they're going to make it super, super clear. Love that. Time Will Tell, I'm hearing by Bob Marley. That song keeps coming through. And one more card, please. Got the 7 of Swords. It's kind of reversed. I'm going to keep it up right here. Because this underneath the Empress, actually I need to grab one more card, is kind of confirming what it was saying. Like someone like taking away from your regality here and making you feel disempowered. This could also be someone who keeps apologizing to you, but they don't mean their apology and you need to cut it out. Like 10-10, ending, 10-10s and endings. On to a new beginning, you need to end things with this person. Cut it out, go cold. And for anyone who this is family, like obviously our situation is going to be different, but I literally self-isolated in a room, which is not super healthy, but it was healthy for me because it allowed me to know about myself. I did that for a few years while living in a family home that I had to separate and pull away from. So it is possible to find a way. For some of you, really need to try camping. You're going to really love it if you haven't done that. You guys have the Hierophant sideways too coming out, and then also the Three of Cups. Stop letting people teach you. You already know it. You guys feel like ascended masters. Stop letting people try and tell you how to navigate a situation that your soul has already been through, meaning you've already psychically lived for it, meaning you already know what to do. Because this is making you feel ashamed for when things go wrong. Or for someone here, this is a situation, I've spoken about this before, where your intuition has led you and guided you to someone or something, but due to that person's free will, they made a choice or a decision that didn't align to the divinely guided timeline of events that compromised you and put you in a position. It's not that your intuition was wrong about the person. You got your intuition right about the person. It's just that while you were dealing with the person decided to change. The person decided to use free will to change the timeline. And all of us are capable of that, even myself included, yourself included. We change timelines every day in the smallest of things. It may be that you, like God knows that you're about to run into someone and have a date for the first time in a long time, you know, but you make the free will decision, even though your intuition's guiding you to brush your teeth. You make the free will decision not to brush your teeth and you run into that person, you got smelly breath and this and dislike and that's like, I don't know why I'm hearing dislike, so someone could have lied on you very strongly as well. But your intuition wasn't wrong, so stop blaming yourself here. You got someone or something right, it's just that they changed. I'm hearing Jacob. We know Jacob Elordi, that could be a message for someone, so like I'm hearing Escapism by Ray as well. And I'm getting Euphoria. That reminded me of Euphoria. So that's just some messages coming through for you guys. My mom just left the house and started cussing because it's raining. It's really standing out to me. So another thing you guys do in this power is when you cry, you can bully yourself for it. Stop doing it. So this power is kind of coming through, if you can, of course, it's hard. But this power is kind of coming through as like there are a lot of memories attached. You can't single out any single one here. There's a lot of memories attached to this kind of energy. You feel like you've gone through this as a cycle. This is an opportunity to end it by understanding these things about yourself, okay, and about the energy. So I hope this helps out. Personal readings and PayPal donations, everything is down below in the description box. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the subscribes. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye. And stop brushing. Pile number 2, this is a memory we need to correct. You guys in this pile, you caught someone out. You have Sue. You called someone out, but I keep hearing extensive damage. So the aftermath of you calling someone out, there was extensive damage in your life. You could still be in this damage right now. Right now, you're blaming yourself for calling someone out. It's something you were guided to do, and you feel like it was the wrong thing to do. It was the right thing to do. All the pieces haven't come together. And the angels are saying very clearly in this part, you do not see the higher picture as a human being. You don't. So, like I'm hearing them say with love, stop judging us. Stop judging us. Like their hearts are hurting. They're saying, trust us here, because we're trusting you. And you were divinely guided to speak up about someone or something here, and now there's damage. Now things are not the same. They're saying, trust us, because you're not seeing the higher photo, the higher picture. You're not seeing how everything connects. And sometimes God will allow the degradation of a human being. Hear me out here, because I don't agree with that. Sometimes God will allow it for how it can be alchemized. Unfortunately, we do live in a world where if you don't go through suffering, you don't know what it feels like. That's the human experience. When you go through suffering, you know what it feels like. When you know what it feels like, you can empathize and help other people. You guys have a very, very important path here. Wherever you spoke up, whoever you spoke up to, whatever you spoke up against, is your path and your purpose to do that, to speak up against it. To establish something new, to end a cycle here. But it feels like every time you call someone out, you get punished. That punishment is being alchemized, because I do feel like for some of you guys in this pile, your story is going to be known, and the story of you being punished or being blamed or being put down like a dog for speaking up, rightfully so, is something that's going to gain you public favor, is what they're saying. It's going to gain you public favor. And that public favor is needed because I'm talking to a handful of people in this pile where your names are going to be known. This happens all the time. I've had clients who have been connected to celebrities in this collective. For some reason, in this collective soul group family, we're connected to people in the public eye. You guys in this pile feel like someone that's going to be in the public eye. You got to understand the scrutinization of your character and the degradation of yourself. You're not truly degraded, is what they're saying. I don't even need to pull cards for this, pal. They just want to have a message with you. You're not truly degraded, is what they're saying. You can't degrade a light being truly. So stop trying to degrade yourself here, because it feels like you're beating yourself up. Because it's like, why am I hearing Peruvian nights as well? Like beetroot. Beetroot is coming through. My nose just started itching a lot there. It may resonate with bloodbath because beetroot is making me think of the color. It's coming through. Someone, you could be really into politics and speaking up about things like that, or you're just, this could be family line, black sheep stuff, like whatever this is. This feels like you've done it a few times, so just like PAL 1, it's not a specific memory, there's quite a few here. But this does feel like one major situation too. For someone, this could be very recent, that has kind of thrown your life upside down, or pulling away from a group or friends or family or someone here that has actually changed your living environment for best. You got the devil. Devil's a lie, Tommy Richmond. You guys are trying to convince yourself that speaking up against someone or something the way that you have was wrong to do. It's not. It was divinely guided, but right now you're going through a persecution. You could resonate with being a Scorpio or having Scorpio placements because you go through 3 waves, and right now you guys are in the persecution phase. You're going to survive it. This is a very Scorpionic energy, but you have to go through that persecution, death and rebirth, and it's never going to be nice. I'm still battling spiritually. I'm still on my journey of understanding why God allows certain things. But what I do understand is the way that things can be alchemized. It's one thing, like you guys feel like your story of pain and torture and unpleasantness is needed for this world. It's not to say it was meant to happen. I don't believe God says these things are meant to happen that are awful and demonically driven. I do believe God recognizes it's happening. Sometimes it will tell you before. We'll always tell you before, not sometimes. We'll always try and let you know before. You just have to pay attention to the signs. But we're humans, and that's not realistic. And God will allow where it can be alchemized. Because it's one thing if you guys were advocating or standing up here and you don't know what it feels like. I'm hearing we need the touch. Because there's lots of advocates out there for so many different causes. The touch is missing. You have the golden touch. Something that will expose and break down this energy. Also, you're golden and you're shining right now is what they're saying. So you guys feel very major. And they keep bringing through like some political figures too. So someone, you could end up in politics here. But nonetheless, no matter how you resonate with, this is a situation where you are advocating and speaking up, whether it's against your family, because you're breaking the family line, or if it's something else. You got the 8 of Swords reversed. So that's actually an improvement from part 1. You're not completely and utterly blaming yourself. Like, you know that things happen the way they do, and you know that God has got your back. Like, I believe you guys in this pile trust Spirit, Source, Universe. But this is more, it's not at the forefront, it's more like in the back where you're blaming yourself. So we just need to clear that out a little bit. I feel like it's residue from what felt like a town ruin or a bomb blowing up, for you guys in this situation. Like it feels like your whole life blew up and now you're dealing with the debris of it. Some of you get a really itchy nose. I love itchy noses. They're usually a sign of confirmation for me. You got the Knight of Wands coming out. I'm just hearing my heart's not in it. My heart's not in it all of a sudden. And then you got the King of Swords. 4 of Swords reverse. Wow. Yeah, so this is giving me subconscious mind, because this is a card of meditation, reflection, and the mind. This, but it's also a card of rest. So this reverse is telling me mind that doesn't rest, and that's making me think of the subconscious mind, because the subconscious mind is always going on. That's why, like obviously when we go to sleep, our conscious mind is turning off, but we're still dreaming. The subconscious mind is still going on. You guys right now could be spending a lot of time at home, by the way, making plans on what you're going to do next. But this feels like the devil is not stopped in your life. So you're blaming, like, it feels like in the back of your mind you're thinking, well, this must be negative karma. It's not, so stop it. Bad things happen all the time to good people and good souls because we live in a world of free will. We're in the matrix. The devil's real, the devil's a lie. That was paradoxical, but you know what I mean. You need someone to be like this. This is my energy in your reading. You need someone to just be direct with you. You did the right thing speaking up. You guys have a very, very much chosen path. There is public renown here. And your pain and trauma is being alchemized. But you did the right thing intuitively here. Keep trusting them because they're trusting you, okay? So Pal 2, I'm going to leave this here. I hope I didn't say Pal 1 at any point. If you want to book a personal reading or donate to support what I do here, you can find all the information down below in my description box. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the subscribes. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye. Pile 3. Look how bright this is coming into your reading. I just tapped my device and it just went super bright. I keep hearing get prepared, get prepared. The camera should fix up. It should fix up. There we go. Okay. Get prepared. You guys have bloodbath. This is a memory we need to correct a bit before looking at a memory you need to correct. There's more so a message of get prepared in this pile. For something good. This is not a negative card. But this is giving me judgment energy, meaning there's going to be a splurge. A lot's going to be coming to the surface. Be prepared, is what they're saying. Because you're going to need to talk here. You're going to need to talk a lot and a lot and a lot. Just know yourself and know who you are. For someone here, the memory that you're retaining is not a reflection of who you are, but you think it is. And so what I was saying in the collective portion in this video is that throughout all the piles, there is this running energy of dealing with some kind of like covert abuse or something, and reacting in a way you wouldn't resonate with. And I left that out in pile 2. I was meant to mention it, so it's really standing out to me in pile 3, because you could be ignoring that. But this is like a series of memories. It's not just one memory. All the piles have been a series of memories, so maybe I should change the title. Where my brain just blacked out right as I was going to get to what I was going to say. So there's trauma in this pile, big time. So just a trigger warning. You got the Ace of Swords sideways. It's kind of down like this. It's like you guys, you're not wanting to see something here. You're kind of blocking it out because of trauma. There's like lies you're telling yourself, but I'm getting you reliving situations and seeing the way that you acted and thinking that that was a reflection of you. For someone, the lie you're telling yourself that's coursing throughout all your memories is that everything is a mirror of you. Not everything's a mirror. We've been over this. The way you think it is. Because the mirror is flipped. So more than anything, you're going to have people that mirror you that are the opposite of your energy, because the mirror is flipped. And God will allow angels to sleep in the same bed as demons sometimes. So you guys feel like you've attracted in a lot of negative people, but there you go, that's your energy, because I don't say it that way. You've attracted in, you didn't attract them in. They were drawn to you other way around, because you're a light being. You didn't attract in low frequencies because you're low vibe. No, you didn't. That's not how it works all the time. You guys in this pile, I was about to say again, so you guys in this pile, you believe a lot in the manifestation of law of attraction, but you believe that's all it is. No, it's not. And I'm going to be very firm with you here. We live in existence, and existence is infinite. How the fuck can something be limited to 1 or 2 explanations like that? That's not what's going on with you guys. You got to understand, we're living in the devil's realm, man. And demons love you, pile 3, because you're golden and you shine. And you're very direct. You have a very, very forthright energy about you. Look at this, Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords. So why are you not being forthright about yourself here? Because right now it feels like you're being a little bit lax. And what's coursing through your memories is a whole heap of, if only I didn't. And it's like, no, you did. Okay. And also, be honest with yourself. Like, you know yourself, you know the life you live, you know you're a good person. So why the fuck, where did the mathematics come from that somehow the demonicness that you deal with people that come into your life is a reflection of you, or your fault? Where does that mathematics come from? That's not how it works. Not everything's karma. And not everything's karma because not everything's reduced down to one system, because we're in an infinite existence. And not everything is karma because of free will. Karma is a system to reward and punish, but there are other systems, especially in cases where karma is for people that know better, but you still make the choice anyway. I do believe when you're a good person, you just go about life being a good person. You're not trying to gain anything, and you're not even thinking you're going to get anything back for it. That's a different system outside of karma. Karma will still reward you for the good you do, but that's a different system, because that's you truly not knowing, but you're still being good anyway, like as a human being. And there's like different rewards for that, man. There's home. There's. I'm hearing homie. I'm getting Home Alone. I'm getting Simpsons. That could be a message for someone. Or Holby. Getting something about an avenue. I just got flooded with downloads there. Kizza is a name coming through. You got the High Priestess coming out. And the Three of Wands. Didn't I say get prepared? Right now you guys are getting a lot of downloads from God because you're getting prepared. There's something about to move big time in your life. So keep going. Is there any specific memory we need to have a look at here? These cards keep falling out sideways, so you guys feel very, very unsure of something here. You've got the Knight of Cups sideways. Can you clarify that, please? Two of Wands reverse. Seven of Cups reverse. The World. Seven of Cups reverse underneath the High Priestess. You guys are very, very clear on something. You're sure on something here. But right now, it's like they're showing me you're more so living in your brain, going over memories, and some of their energies are overlapping here from previous pals. This feels like you're simmering in your memories and kind of telling yourself like, oh yeah, that was my fault. Oh yeah, like I attracted that in. And angels, give me the word to explain this. Your soul, when I tap in, you're so much more ascended than that mindset of like believing that everything you attracted in. Like you feel more ascended, because that is like it is a base level mindset when you come into this community, because it's so much deeper than that. In the ins and outs, the universe, it feels like you know that as a soul, but as a human, you're functioning in this energy of blaming yourself for feeling like it's your fault, because something about the energy of shame and blame is like a dildo up the ass to fuck you into domination. Like fuck, like this is the example they're giving. Fuck you so much that you're so submissive that you have a moment where you're like, fuck this, and you go back into that dom energy that you're naturally in as a soul. So your soul knows that this ain't your fault and you didn't attract this in. Your human self doesn't know this. So it's like your human self and your soul are working against each other. And this happens sometimes because of the friction it's causing. Because I feel like you guys are feeling a sub-energy or a weakness, and it's grating and it's grating and it's grating, and eventually you're about to pop off. That's why they're saying get prepared. Because the bloodbath is giving me, like, this is really gruesome, but they're showing, this is not literal. This is not literal, obviously. This is a metaphor. They're showing me you literally ripping the bones and the skin and the blood, and like blood going everywhere and the flesh off of everyone. You are about to call out a lot of motherfuckers. Pound number 3. You're about to expose a shit ton purely by being yourself and talking. Purely by being yourself and living. It's not going to be pretty for them. This feels like you guys in this pile, you could be getting ready to tell your story. That's coming through very strongly. I'm hearing, what are you waiting for? Because like this is banging in. Like the Ace of Swords with the True Ones reverse underneath it is giving me like conversation, clarity, or talk that's banging in without waiting. You don't even like sit down to think about what you're going to say. It's just banging on in, and it's coming out of that confusion. And all of a sudden something's clear for you here because you're being direct with yourself. So right now you guys feel more passive or more submissive in your energy because you're blaming yourself here. And it's like your soul's almost allowing you to be in that energy. And that energy is manifesting your memories. You're going over your memories and you're like, yeah, that was probably my fault. Yeah, I attracted that in. I should have known better. It's like, no. Meanwhile, your soul is like, that bitch was attracted into my life because they were going to push me in this way and they pushed me in that way. And I'm so glad. I mean, they were a demon, but thank you, because that demon got me to grow ball sacks. Sorry to be sexist. It sounds a little bit sexist saying ball sacks, but whatever. And that demon really did that for me. So thank you, demon. Like, that's what your soul was going. Meanwhile, your human self is saying, I attract that person in. I should have known better. This is my fault. You see the difference? And that causing friction to the point where you can have this moment where you just like pop on out and off and reclaim your energy here. So that's kind of what they want to highlight here. I feel like we're complete with this energy. I feel like I don't have to channel anymore. So I'll leave this here. I just heard the name Lisa, Lisa, or is it Elizabeth as well, was coming through. If you want to book a personal reading or donate to support what I do here, you can. I'm seeing the 9 of Swords all of a sudden, so who the hell just got like a wave of anxiety? What's going on? I hope you're okay. You guys are very nervous to start something in this bar, but you're about to do it. Proud of you, okay? But yeah, personal readings, a link to donate to my PayPal, all that stuff is down below in the description box. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the subscribes. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you in the next one, okay?